3 psychological tricks to attract any girl. Guys, pay attention. Most men think attraction is about looks, about money, about saying the right things at the right time. So they spend all their energy trying to look better, dress better, talk better. They rehearse lines. They study what to say. They try to impress. And still, nothing works the way they expected. But here is what those men do not understand. Attraction is not logical. It is psychological. It does not happen in her mind because you said something clever. It happens in her body before her brain even processes it. It is triggered. And if you understand what triggers it, you do not need perfect looks or perfect words. You just need to understand how the mind works. Today, I am going to show you 3 psychological tricks that create real, deep attraction. Not surface level, not temporary. The kind that makes her think about you when you are not around. The kind she cannot fully explain even to herself. And before we get into it, if you are finding this useful already, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button right now. It takes 1 second and it helps this reach more men who need to hear this. If you want to go deeper, grab a copy of my ebook Magnetic Masculinity. This book covers additional principles that go deeper than what I can include in a YouTube video. The platform has guidelines around certain content, and some of the more specific, advanced material works better in a format where I have more room to give you the full context. If you want the complete picture, the link is in the description below. Now let us get into it. Number 1. The scarcity principle. Here is a question. Why do people rush to buy something the moment they hear it is almost sold out? Think about it. The product did not change. The price did not change. Nothing changed except one thing: the availability. The moment something becomes scarce, the moment it becomes hard to get, people want it more, desperately more. And the same psychology works with people, with men specifically. When you are always available, always accessible, always there the moment she calls or texts, you are telling her subconscious mind one thing: I am easy to get. I am always here. You do not need to work for me. And her mind registers that and files you under one category: not valuable enough to chase. But the moment you become less predictable, the moment you have things going on, the moment you do not always reply immediately, the moment she is not completely sure what you are doing or who you are with, something shifts in her mind. You become interesting. You become something worth paying attention to, worth chasing. Now, I am not telling you to play games. I am not telling you to ignore her on purpose just to manipulate her feelings. That is childish and it backfires. What I am telling you is to actually have a life. Have things that matter to you outside of her. Have goals you are chasing. Have friendships that take your time. Have a purpose that keeps you busy. Because a man who genuinely has somewhere to be, something to build, something to work toward, that man is naturally scarce, naturally hard to get. And her mind will respond to that whether she wants it to or not. Scarcity creates value, and value creates attraction. Number 2. The principle of mirroring and leading. There is a psychological phenomenon that happens between two people who are deeply connected. When we like someone, when we trust someone, when we feel attracted to someone, we begin to mirror them. We match their energy, we match their pace, we match their tone, without even realizing it. But here is the part most men do not know. You can use this intentionally. Not to manipulate, but to create connection faster and more naturally than normal conversation ever could. Here is how it works. When you first meet a woman or when you are in a conversation with her, match her energy first. If she is calm, be calm. If she is playful, be playful. If she is talking softly, lower your voice too. This mirroring tells her subconscious mind, this person is like me. This person understands me. This person is safe. And once she is comfortable, once she is relaxed, once that connection is starting to form, you shift. You lead. You slowly change the energy and watch her follow. You become a little more calm, a little more grounded, a little more intentional in your words, and she matches you without knowing it. Now, you are not just someone she is talking to, you are someone she feels in sync with. And that feeling of being in sync with someone, that feeling of emotional harmony, that is one of the most powerful foundations of attraction that exists. People do not fall for people they feel disconnected from. They fall for people who make them feel understood. Mirroring creates that feeling faster than any conversation topic or pickup line ever will. Number 3. The power of unfinished business. This one is rooted deep in psychology. There is a concept called the Zeigarnik effect. It says that the human brain holds on to unfinished things far more powerfully than completed ones. We think about incomplete things. We return to them. We cannot fully let them go until they are resolved. Think about a movie that ended without a clear conclusion. You think about it for days. You discuss it. You go back looking for answers. But a movie with a clean, predictable ending? You forget it by the next morning. Now apply that to how you show up around a woman. Most men make themselves completely readable. They show all their cards too early. They tell her everything about themselves in the first conversation. They express all their feelings too soon. They leave nothing to the imagination. And because of that, she has a complete picture of who you are very quickly. And once the picture is complete, the curiosity dies. The interest fades. A smart man does the opposite. He reveals himself slowly. He says something interesting and then moves on without fully explaining it. He lets her wonder about certain things. He creates questions in her mind that she does not have the full answer to yet. Not because he is hiding things, but because he understands that mystery is magnetic. When she does not have the complete picture of you yet, her mind stays busy filling in the gaps. She thinks about you. She replays your conversations. She wonders about the things you said. And all of that mental energy she is spending on you is building something. It is building investment. And investment leads to attraction. Leave her with questions. Give her enough to be intrigued, but not enough to feel like she already knows everything. Because the moment she feels like she already has you fully figured out, the curiosity dies. And without curiosity, there is no chase. And without the chase, there is no deep attraction. Now here is what I need you to understand about everything I just shared with you. These are not tricks to deceive women. These are not games to play with someone's feelings. What I have shared with you today is an understanding of how the human mind naturally works, how attraction is genuinely triggered at a psychological level. And if you use this understanding while being a genuinely good man, while having real values, real purpose, real standards, the results will speak for themselves. Because the truth is this: attractive men are not attractive by accident. They understand something about human nature that most men were never taught. They understand that attraction is not begged for. It is not chased. It is created. Through the way you carry yourself, through the space you hold, through the mystery you maintain, through the value you naturally project. Stop trying to impress her with words. Start triggering attraction with who you are and how you move. That is the psychology of attraction. And now you know it. Thank you so much for watching. If this changed how you see things, please subscribe for more. Turn on the bell notification so you never miss an upload. Share this with a man who needs to understand this today. Thanks for your time.